Once again, once again, it only works. With the tether. Wi-Fi. Good evening, my friends. Here we are. Nice to see you. Let me switch to the old transition times. You know what one of my New Year's resolutions is? To stop apologizing for resolute tweaking. Because I'm still learning, y'all. And if I can't learn in front of you, then what's the flipping point? You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. While we're here, we've accomplished a lot over here at Radio1guy. No new content for you yet, but a crystal clear broadcast studio for reals, yo. Oops. Hold on, let's see. See? Look at this. Look what we got. Look at this. Look how clean this is. Look how clean this is. For real. Ha ha. All right, I gotta come up with a button. Oh, you know what I was gonna do? All right, let me do this. I hope this doesn't weigh down my computer too much. I'm gonna open a text edit screen and I'm gonna make notes. So I'm trying so hard to do finish new stuff. Okay, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna make notes during this whole broadcast. This episode's for me to learn. Okay, what was I gonna do? I just opened up a text edit just for this. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, new button to bring back all green screen. Okay, and then all new decks for different scenes, camera scenes. New magic to correspond for better processing power. Efficiency. Power efficiency. Okay. Yeah, y'all. You know what I'm saying, right? You guys with me on this one? Of course you are. Hello, Lily. Nice to see you. Hello, Alice Sweet Cheeks. Caleb is a hottie. Oh, I concur. That kid's fire, y'all. Yo. Hold on, I'm trying to talk. See, look at me trying to talk like the kids. Straight fire, yo. But he is. I've seen him up close. That kid's a hottie for reals. And he's a nice guy, so that's what you call the complete package. That's what you call the complete package. What's up, Rabbit? Tweak it, brother, says Rabbit. So good to see you. Lily and Rabbit. Anthony W. Almost on time tonight. I'm sorry I'm starting a little late. I was telling you guys earlier, a second ago, that I'm going to stop apologizing all the time. It's a terrible habit. It's actually a nice habit. Oh, there we go. There's some nice transitions. I picked it up from my friend P Sticks. He says sorry every 17 seconds. And I did a whole tour with him. A whole tours. We did a bunch of tours together back in the day. And I came home from said tours saying, sorry that I'm sorry. Radio1guy, I'm sorry. Joaquin, good to see you, brother. Lily says nothing wrong with being fashionably late. I concur. I'm the kind of guy that shows up to a party a little late and makes the old getaway early. See you later. I'm going home to MIDI map. And I wouldn't tell anybody that. Because, ooh, I need to make a kill. Okay, hold on. Another note. Map global kill for all cameras. Map global kill for just cameras. See, there's the thing. I don't think of these things until I'm actually doing them. So I'm going to make the notes now because I spent all week rebuilding the studio here. All week. And I even got help from Mommy Mindbender tearing down the boxes up here. So things are looking good. You wouldn't recognize it. It is clean as a whistle. And yeah, lucky. What am I doing here? Ooh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, it's time to start mapping stuff. Wouldn't you agree? I would. All right, so let's Yes, Joaquin says, I'm so happy transmission went all right last time. Me too. I learned a big lesson, and I'm waiting for Donetta Trump to log on here because I'm going to be taking up Donetta's offer on the high-speed, government-sanctioned high-speed internet. No, it's not. But I'm just noticing that the tethering is just the way to go. I have the newly upgraded internet here at the at Radio 1Guy Manor, and yet
rainbows on demand.
I'm getting no love. No love from the upload. I'm getting 400 download and 0 upload. Isn't that lame? Lame. But yeah, it's working. Works good now. Works good now's. Should I map during the broadcast? No, that's not a good idea. Nah, not a good idea. I'll tell you how we fixed it. I just keep, if you could see the rig is pretty serious. Actually, how can I show you the rig? I gotta map another mapped button. I'm gonna do that now. Boy, my preamp is noisy. Okay, I'm gonna fix that too. All right, hold on a sec. So above camera is there. So let's select Command C, what you all know is copy. Put that bad boy up here. Let's see if that works. So then, if I go, let me just, dude. Oh, that's a different deck. No? What's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, I got to remap all this. I will. I'll remap all this, but for now, let me just do this. I'm fixing things. I'm unapologetically going to fix things in front of you guys, just so I could show you. Look at this. All right, let me open up. I'm going to open up the entire fisheye here. And, bam. Okay, you can see some of the rig. You can see some of the rig from there. Pretty impressive, right? Am I right? I mean, check me out, y'all. Radio 1Guy. All right, so that means, let's see if I go back to, Oh yeah. Yeah, we got content. We got real content on the way. That's no lie, yo. That's no lie. Let me crop this though while I'm doing it, cause the Mindbender hates barrel distortion almost as much as me. Actually, I don't mind it so much. There we go. Look at that. Oh, good to see you, friends. All right. That green guy, I told you. I told you so. Bring that little guy back. And then, actually, you know what I want to do? Should I map it now or map it later? Map it later. Oh! Map it now or map it later? I don't know. All right. Almost ready to go. I might jump over to the book face soon. Boy, I'll tell you something. It's tethering. It's tethering or nothing. I can call Cox and ask him to check my upload because it is so sketchy. It's always been. Ever since we moved in here. Ever since. Ooh, pretty. Now let's move on this. I thought I readjusted the. Hold on a sec. I'm pretty sure I readjusted the what you call it, the time. What did it reset? The fudge. Oh wait a minute, I know why. Is it? No. Oh, I see, because I'm selecting number 2. All right, let me think about this. All right, no. Let me make another note. All right, hold on a sec. Map. I got to map whole scenes. Map whole scenes with feedback and selected cameras to be triggered with one MIDI button. Hey, Lily, I meant to ask you how the concert went. I meant to ask. Hoping good. That one guy, the law. That one guy, the law. Yes, it's kind of what it is. Radio. One guy, the law.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it.
Let's see what else. Ooh, that's nice. Radio. Fun guy. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad Alexander had a good time and was ripping that bass, I hope. I have a feeling that kid's going to be ripping that bass. I just have a feeling. I think he's got the right attitude, and that's all you need. Trust me, I've seen it. So I'm excited. Maybe I'll get to see him play soon. I'm hoping I do. 5 Iron, what's up, brother? 5 Iron is the richest man in Marmland. Still? Maybe, I hope. Oh, good. Joaquin's watching this on the computer. Let me tell you, you're gonna see better resolution. I am transmitting in 4,000 megabits because I can on my tethering device, and so glad the concert went well. That warms my heart. Oh, you guys rule. Well, here we go, Facebook. What's going on? Joaquin claims to not be very good with computers. I disagree, my friend. I have a feeling you're pretty damn good. Well, that's interesting. Wow. I actually get the preamp noise when all the cameras come in. Interesting.
Every city pineapple.
You got to hold the hole.
You gotta hold the hole.
You've got to hide
You
behind.
gotta hide behind.
You got to eat the heat.
To get along with me.
Oh, man.
No way, 5-iron.
I got
You blew your whole Marm fortune in 3 bets? I did the same thing. I was never at your level, but I was up to about, it was over 100 grand in Marm on the online bets. This isn't real money, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This is all make-believe online chat money. And I was actually riding my skateboard across the street with my cell phone out, making Marm bets, and I blew it all. It was, oh boy, oh boy.
You got to hide behind.
You got to hide behind.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, that's right. Let's go back to this.
You got to hold the hole.
You gotta hold the hole.
You got to hide behind.
You gotta hide behind.
Okay. All right, let me make another note here. I just thought of something, because I am wasting way too many times with
Yeah, man.
master buttons for other buttons. So let's
You got to
set up your C4 controller and map all audio, AUD, audio stuff
What you gonna
there. And then free up launch control, LAU, and launch control for video, just video. I think that's a good idea. Do you guys agree? I hope so. Oh, Lisa Butler. Oh, you guys.
hide behind?
I love seeing Lisa and Rabbit. You guys rule. How you guys doing? Okay, C4 controller. Okay, and then I definitely got to build more pipe stuff for controller support. Build controller support system. Here's the problem. I can only get motivated when I'm actually doing something. So what I'm gonna do is do this. Take notes while I'm, Damn, I stink at this. Hold on a sec. Oh, those are still mapped. Oh, good. Oh, goody. Goody. All right, let's get back to this then. Okay, that's still mapped. That's good news. That is good news, y'all. Radio 1guy. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be huge when I map all my audio to my other controller. Right now, I'm switching with a master button, and I'm using the same master knobs section for video manipulation and audio manipulation. And let me tell you, talk about a firewall. Don't recommend it, y'all. All right. This is all going to be good. This is going to be good. I have a feeling. And no, I have not. Oh, Rabbit's asking, have you made those buttons bigger yet? I did. The ones that are important, I made better. Let's just say
The ones that are important, we made it beta. And you couldn't do beta than this. No, I know you could. You could do beta than that. Oh, hell yeah.
All right. This is good. It's going good. So far, so good. All right. What am I doing? Blobby Bitman. Fire in the hole. What's up, brother? Fire in the hole. Knows a little something about ketchup, mustard, and a hot sauce. And a hot sauce. For real, yo. Subscribe to his hot sauce reviews. They are the real deal, yo. They are the real deal. Let's see. Oops. So if I go... What? Oh, I see why he does that. Hold on a sec. Okay. Ooh. All right. I almost forgot about all these. All right. No, we're good. We're good. All right. I'll probably jump over to the old Facebook soon. Hold on a sec. Ooh, that one's slow. Neil Blender, yo. Did you guys hear? Old school's the new school, pretty much. I know, Quinn. I'm skipping St. Louis. That wasn't my choice. Believe you me. I know, it was stupid. I'm skipping Portland too. My other best market that I do in the whole country. I gotta get more proactive on my, I gotta get more proactive. I'm gonna. You'll see. Oh, no, I love playing at the Old Rock House in St. Louis. That's one of my favoriteest venues in the whole country. Absolutely. And I'm skipping it. It makes me sick to say it out loud. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Radio. Fun guy. We all like Simon Woodstock. If you're a skateboard aficionado like me and Joaquin are. I know. Trust me. I ain't happy about it neither. Trust me, I ain't happy about it neither. Sucks. Ooh, Rabbit. Rabbit just gave me a good idea. Sorry. Maybe we can fix it. No guarantee. Hey, actually, Rabbit, that reminds me. I'm going to make a note. Make a sorry drop. A kick-ass sorry drop. Sorry drop. And then maybe we can fix it. Diota artwork. Yes, there we go. Wow. I'm making notes not just for the broadcast, but for bigger picture things. This is an idea that's coming together. Maybe we can fix it. No guarantees. Maybe we can fix it. Graphic. I gotta make a graphic for that too. Thank you guys. Sorry, I am dragging my feet here. Oh setup. It's pretty neat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay, let me make a note of that too. Map and finish. Time travel portal. Joystick. Control. Fix preamp. And then fix the post amp too. The preamp issues I'm having in here, and I'm actually thankful that I am, because I thought it was something wrong with my van's power. And it looks like I have a preamp issue, which is fine. I can tell. Oh, wait a minute. Though, it's only happening when I have all the cameras going. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. Let me try something. No. Some kind of ground loop. Because, it goes away when I do that. I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe you guys can illuminate me. Yeah, pretty much brand new setup. Pretty much, no big deal, just brand new everything. Crystal clear, clean. Donald Kunzer is asking, how about white noise? I got some of that for you guys. Do I have any white noise?
Electrical Rabbi.
No.
Deep cuts. Dang, Pops, what you got there? Magic Pipomatic. Bringing the gnar from the vague. Rainbows on demand.
Sorry about that. Boy, that was noisy. Oh, I just apologized again. You got me. It's all right. It's all good. Dude, it's all good. Let me find a good one to start on. There, that. That's kind of dope. Oh, you're talking about video white noise. Oh, I see. Oh, you're getting technical there, my friend. I understand. I get it. I see what you're laying down. Let's see. I see what you're doing there. Yeah, I got a little bit of tweaking to do with my light setup. I know that. That I realize. Oh, hi. Oh, hi there. All right. I'll get it together. I will get it together. You'll see. I'll show you guys. Eventually. This will all be seamless. Stop that. What's that noise I keep hearing? Let me just find a nice... These are all videos. I'm afraid that if I open Magic, I'm gonna make everything crash. Everything's working so damn good right now. Radio1guy. right, so Checker Bach. Checker Bach. Absolutely love your animation you made. Buttes. On the Instagram. I wanted to share it, but I don't know how to share stuff on Instagram. You can't just push the button. I'm like, I wanna, and I can't. I wanna, but I can't. Wow, all 3 cameras make my preamp make a noise. That is so interesting. Wonder why. I wonder why. Let's see, so I got a map. Dude, you gotta map the cameras separately from the... Almost ready here. Yo. Rabbit says, oh no, Facebook ain't up yet, Fire in the Hole. You know what? Here, you're right. I should get going on that. Let me just, get that up and running. That looks good. All right, let's see. I'm looking at it on Facebook. 400 megabits really makes it. Audio feed. You don't hear any music? Sure about that? Hold on. Hey, does everybody else hear me? Is that beeping noise? You guys don't hear music? Oh, background noise. We don't hear any Oh, I get you. Nah, you have to understand, I'm hypersensitive to this stuff. This is the mix that I hear in these things. And it's the same mix I've been hearing all... Oh man, is that a smoke alarm? Check on that really quick, I'm just curious. Sorry, y'all. When I put these earphones in, I'm in my own world, and if this place was burning down, I wouldn't even know or care. I'd only be consumed with preamp noise and bitrate, pretty much. Radio One Guy. There we go. Okay. BTTVS says it's been a long day and the dreams are starting already. Y'all have an amazing evening. You too, my friend. I can hear you, but I can hardly hear myself think also, says #BTTVS. I hear ya. Take it slow. Let it all unravel. Can't push the river. Can't change the tides. You just gotta float along. And it'll come around. Promise. Eventually we will all find the source of the preamp noise, and we'll fix it, and it won't be a big deal. It won't be a big deal because you know what? At the end of the day, your audience doesn't even notice it, but it drives you crazy. Radio One Guy.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it.
Oh, parting thoughts. #BTTVS on our YouTube page says, parting thoughts. When are you dropping your vinyl? Party! Parting thoughts. You know what my parting thoughts look like? Birthday hats and cake. Radio One Guy. No, the new one's coming out on vinyl. And then I'm going to reissue the old ones. All right, let's jump over to Facebook. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me just turn on magic. I do miss it. Please don't be the straw that breaks the camel's back. I like camels too much. I don't want to break their backs. Especially with a straw. Boy, would my face be red. Radio One Guy. All right, hold on. 720 new, more MIDI magic mapping. That's the project opening. Sorry. I've been watching old episodes of The Sopranos, and I've been heavily influenced by how James Gandolfini breathes on camera. Fascinated by it, even. Radio One Guy. There we go. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi there. All right, actually, so let's start with this thing off. And let's go back to these things. I think they're cool. People haven't seen too many of these, so at least I can take everybody by surprise a little bit. Hold on a sec. These are videos. All right, let's start with this. No, dude, what are you doing? I'm asking you guys what I'm doing. Do you even know? Radio Fun Guy. I'll start with this one. It's kind of lame, but I don't care. All right. Hopefully to the Hedgehogs. Oh, man. Hedgehogs vinyl? I'd have to check with the guys. That means I'd have to pick up a phone and say, hey, dudes, can we do vinyl? So I can sell them at my gigs and make all the profit? No, I'd have to cut them in on the deal. And I'd have to actually run it like a real record label so I can keep them in the loop. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's go live. Everything's working. Kinda. All right, let's get this. Oh, yeah. And away we go. New territory, brave new ideas. new landscapes, new soundscapes, bringing it around scapes. Let's start another edition of Radio 1 Guy. As we welcome our Facebook friends to the already in progress broadcast from the VEG, bringing the gnar, bringing the fun from near and from far, Radio 1 Guy. Nice to see you, friends. For those of you joining us midstream, welcome in. For those of you not aware that we actually start this thing initially on YouTube and Twitch, and I get warmed up for those of you with the attention span for it, and then eventually when everything's working, I push the go button and we arrive here at Facebook, and we do it all night long. All night long. Oh yeah. And as we said before, the tethering works and the feedback works better. And it's been raining in the VEG.
Bringing the gnar from the VEG.
Making the concrete streets wetter. Oh, yeah. Oh, good to see you, friends. Here we are live on Facebook, too. I'm going to bring up the chat so I can talk to you because... And that's the name of the episode. Why did I name it that? Oh, I don't know. Because... Radio 1 Guy. Oh, it's good to see you bringing the resolution, says Alan Davis, on our YouTube Facebook page. Ryan Mike says, bow down to that glorious beard. Oh, you say that to all of that one guys, don't you? Oh, it rains in the VEG, Damien. I get my Damons and my Damians mixed up. Does anybody else have that problem? Or is it just me? Oh, is it Damien or is it just me? Radio 1 Guy.
Magic Pipe-O-Matic.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you, friends. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, why? Because... fresh slabs always.
Fresh slabs.
Always. Checker Bach. I can see you on all our platforms, meaning YouTube and Facebook. How much Bach would a checker Bach if a checker Bach could Bach? Sorry Sorry. We're good. We're back. Hold on a sec. It only does that one time. I know, so much balking and it balked up. Radio 1 guy. I'm back. Hold on. Just hold on. Right. Oh, right. Oh. Radio 1 guy. We're back.
Rainbows on demand.
All right, hold on. Let me just turn on my fab filter limiter, because that's the only thing I didn't save before the big crash. Did you guys read about the big crash of December 16th, 2019, when a Radio 1 guy lost his audio? Did you hear about that? Oh, it was a catastrophe. Okay. Radio 1 guy. Now that's funny, says Randy Keefer. You better believe it. I'm back with a vengeance. Sorry. See, some of you guys have patience. Thank God. Whoops. Hold on. Luckily, that only ever really happens one time. Oh, but it happens. If you've noticed, it only crashes once. So what I need to do is I need to Bach before I go live, make it crash, start it over again, and then I think we're good, right? Oh, we're good. Radio 1 guy. Fresh Labs. Right here.
Fresh Slabs.
Bring back the Cybok. Ooh, that's the genre. And I've been making notes all day about what I'm going to do eventually. Oh, I'm going to do it eventually. Radio 1 guy. Eventually we get there. Eventually it'll happen. Oh, you'll see. Just you wait. Radio One Guy. Just you wait. Zoo, 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 Greg Frank Marcus says, Uncle Mikey, if you have not yet heard Devin Townsend's new one, Empath, check it out. Mike Keneally features heavily. All right, man, I'll check it out. But if it's not as good as you say it is, I know where you are. I know where you live, and I'm coming for your hot sauce.
And a hot sauce.
Ketchup, mustard, and a hot sauce. And a hot sauce. Yes, see, Checker Bach agrees with me. There should be some pre-balkage. Get the Bach out of the way. Mark Black! It says you're watching. Hope I didn't scare you. It says you're watching, so that's what I'm gonna give a preemptive Bach! Oh yeah. What's up, Mark? Mark texted me 2 episodes ago and said, "Hey, are you doing it live tonight?" And I said yes, and then I didn't because everything broke. Oh man, last week was rough. No, the week before was rough. No, last week was okay. It was hard, but it was okay. Radio One Guy.
Magic. Hypomatic.
Oh yeah.
Rainbows on demand.
But it all works. Can't knock that. Fun times. Golden Oldies. Radio One. Oh, that's better. Let's take it slower a little bit. Radio One Guy, huh? Yes, Donald says. Back this off just a little bit. Yes. Donald said last week was a bit late, and you were correct. Last week was, it wasn't a bit late. It was like 4 hours late, which is more than a bit late. Last week was a bit rate. It was meant to be a 4,000 bit rate, and it was a none bit rate. And I was fighting with the internet, my own internet, and my own demons. And Radio One Guy, good times, golden oldies. Sorry, it happened again. I guess it's, I gotta figure this out. I don't know what it could be. Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna keep going. It's something to do, it's something to do with, I have a couple ideas. What it could be. I'll fix it all. You'll see. I'll show you guys. Radio Fixed It Guy. Just give me Give me another couple hours and I'm gonna rock this. You're not gonna believe. You're not gonna believe how good it's gonna be eventually. Oh!
This is the story of a little boy named Henry. Henry had a beautiful red wagon that he loved better than any other toy in the whole wide world.
I love my wagon, my little red wagon, more than any other toy. I play all day with my little red wagon. Golly gee, I'm a
He loves his wagon, his little red wagon, more than any other toy. He plays all day with his little red wagon. Golly gee, he's a lucky boy. Golly gee, he's a lucky boy. One day, while sitting without playing, he decided he was hungry, so he left his red wagon out in the yard, ran into the house with the glass of milk, and he asked the rain. The big rain started to splash on the grass and all over it.
Oh yeah. But for real, Greg, let's see Devin Townsend do this. I mean, I bet he can, but I'm just saying.
Rainbows on demand.
Radio, one guy. We shall see, dear Emperor. We shall see. All right. Oh, here, I'm going to make another note. One moment. I've been making notes. I've noticed something about myself. Because I don't get anything done unless I'm doing something. Then I get ideas for stuff I need to do, and then when I'm not doing anything, I can't do them. And I can't think of the ideas I meant to do when I was doing things that I was actually doing. So while I'm doing these things now, I'm making notes of the things that I should be doing. And there's a better probability that I will do them, I think. Attach second monitor, and allocate processing power to it for output of external GPU. Allocate processing power to designated external graphics processing unit and allocate power levels throughout infrastructure systems. Okay, good. We're good. Radio, one guy. I'm sorry if I get a little bit, what do you call it? Distracted. The thing is, I'm doing lots of stuff at once. You guys don't blame me, right? Oh, you're not supposed to see that. I mean, it ain't the end of the world if you do. Steve Ruiz says it's all about the GPUs. True story. All right, let's get back to the old fresh slabs. Fresh from the lab.
Fresh slabs.
Ooh, I just thought of something else. Hold on 1 second and make another note. Keep all the drops from all drop buttons. Drop buttons. Separate from graphics control buttons. I like the sound of that. Control buttons. All right, so you guys are hearing me make these promises to myself. You got to keep me faithful on the next round. Make sure. Say, hey, that one guy, you were talking a big game about your GPU reallocation. Did you do it? Or were you just trying to sound fancy in front of us? And I think we all know the answer to that, but
But it's fun. But it's fun. But it's not. But it's fun. Finish it. Finish it.
All right, I'll finish it. I will. You guys don't believe me, but I will.
Finish it.
I got an easy idea how to just remap. Hold on, make another note here. Reassign windows. Reassign MIDI designer designer windows for quick changes. Change buttons. Yada, yada, yada. Yada. How do you yada 2 Ds or 1 D? I can't remember. Yada, yada, yada. All right, good. We're good. We're good, you guys. Thank you for having patience with me. I know I'm kind of a distracted guy. I know I get distracted a lot.
I know. I get distracted a lot. Hey, what's up with the, I should be getting more. Hold on a second.
I should be getting more of that.
Are we getting enough? Looks like we are. We're getting, oh yeah. Hold on. There we go. Are we getting enough? Are we getting enough action over here? I hope so. Radio 1 guy.
All right, just making sure. I don't know why. Sometimes that H3 thing doesn't work right. It will, though. Radio 1 guy. Joaquin says 10 years from now, the butt noggin is going to be turned into a spaceship. I bet you're right. I like the idea of going to outer space. I don't know how the rest of you feel about it. Granted, it's probably boring up there at most of it. Takes light years and mega light years. Chris Young, what's up, brother man? Says yada with 1 D. Thank you. Yada. I just spelled it. I wrote it like 10 times with 2 Ds in my important notes. See, that's the way. That's why I'm not that good at this stuff. I spelled yada wrong. All right, good to see. I jumped over here really quick to YouTube just to make sure. Radio. Ryan Mike says, I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing patience. That's a Popeye quote. I ain't no physicist, but I knows what matters. That's the one. That's the Popeye quote right there. I ain't no physicist, but I knows what matters. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing me patience. I can't do Popeye very good. If anybody can, go ahead. Go ahead.
Butter side down. Dig it in, dig it out. The mind benders.
Radio 1 guy. There we go. Yeah, I know. I'm stealing all of Blobby's jokes. See, now I'm trying to. I'm the. I'm not going to say it. I was going to make a reference to a comedian that steals from other comedians. But I don't want to get involved in that. That was a 10-year-old beef anyway. I listen to a lot of comedy podcasts, so I am up on the comedy beefs, and I'm up on the mumble rap beefs too. I know everything that's going on between what's his name and that other guy, little this and big that. I know everything. I'm not going to say that too because I don't want to be involved. Radio 1 guy. He will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. He will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Yep, actually, one more note. Let me make one more note. I gotta fix my lighting. See how this is all grainy on this middle camera? Fix lighting. Lighting on feet cam. Yada. Yoda. That's not Yoda. I'm not even gonna bring that. I'm not even gonna talk. I don't even want to talk about Yoda. I ain't going there. I am out. of the franchise, of the Star Wars franchise. I am completely out. I have not seen any of the Steven Soderbergh versions, or no, what's his name with the lens flares? J.J. Abrams. After the prequels were so terrible, I'm done. I am anything post Jar Jar Binks. Not interested.
But it's fun. Exclusive business.
Not into it. I don't care. I'm not reading the book thing. I'm not reading the Lothlorien or whatever it's called. I'm not the Mandolin Project, the George Lucas Mandolin Project. Not interested. I don't care if it's Newgrass. I don't care about your hippie Newgrass jam bands. I don't care if it's post-bluegrass, post-George Lucas, J.J. Abrams, lens flare, digital Yoda. Not interested. Don't care. Don't want it, don't care. Radio 1 Guy. Unless it's a GLSL magic shader like this one, I'm not interested. I mean, how are you going to top that? Even at 4,000 megabits bit rate speed, we're probably not going to get a proper resolution for you guys to fully appreciate the mind-melting coding that went into this very GLSL ISF shader. A good thing I have more low-res versions that we can play with and keep the jams alive. Checker Bach says, I didn't mind the prequels, but the newer ones made me, quote, meh, end quote. Well, let me tell you something, Checker Bach. I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you because for reasons we can't even codify or quantify. No, we can. No, I minded them. I saw Star Wars A New Hope. I know, I'm going to sound like an old guy right now. Look at that. What's going on with my GLSL shader? I got to fix the lighting on that then. Let me get back to this over here. Radio 1 Guy, saw Star Wars, the original Star Wars in the movie theater with my dad when I was a little kid. And it was so epic and interesting and fascinating. And this is before VHS tapes even, so you couldn't see it again. You saw it in the theater as many times as you could. That was it for years. That was it. You just had to wait around for Empire Strikes Back, which came. I saw Empire Strikes Back in the theater. Thank you very much. No, there was no social media, so we didn't know that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father. No idea. No clue. That dropped like a bomb. Even those people that saw it before you couldn't tell you because they couldn't tell you. There was no way to post what was going on. They weren't even talking about it on television. Everything was so slow. Media was so antisocial back then. It was anti-social media. Oh, I just made that up. And so you didn't know. Nobody knew. And so me and my friends went, and we're watching it. In the very end, Luke gets his hand cut off by Darth Vader's lightsaber, and he goes, Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
No! It can't be! It can't be! You're Darth Vader!
Luke, that was an epic lightsaber battle. I am your father.
No! No!
All right. Yeah, so when we found out Luke was his father, it was Greg, Frank, Marcus. We're almost the same age, right? I think we are. You know what I'm talking about, man. Remember that? How heavy that was? And then, okay, let's talk about moving from Empire Strikes Back to Return of the Jedi. Things started getting a little weird because apparently, the planet, the Endor planet, was supposed to be a planet of Ewoks, which we would have loved. We would have loved that, to see a bunch of Chewbacca's. But George Lucas says, I think I want to make a teddy bear planet so I can sell little things to kids, which never crossed his mind until then. Never crossed his mind. And then it was, and we went there because we were all in. We were all invested in the Star Wars franchise, and we thought, no matter what he does, we're going to love it. And we did. We loved it. Return of the Jedi was awesome. But there was some cheese. There was a little cheese, and I don't mean the string cheese jam band. Sorry. And Ewoks are delicious. John, you've had one. You ever had some Ewok thigh? Grilled, barbecued Ewok thigh? Yum, yum. I know, I hear you. But I'm just saying. And then we waited 20 years, man. 20 years. Because Return of the Jedi was, let me think. What year was that? 81? 82? Something like that. And the prequel didn't come till 98? 98? 99? 97? I can't remember. Episode 1. Where Luke Skywalker was a little kid that didn't say or do anything interesting. He wasn't even that evil. He was just in a bad mood. And we didn't even meet him till 45 minutes into the episode. So who was the star? Who was the star of episode 1? You can't even tell me. It wasn't Jar Jar Binks. It wasn't Ewan McGregor. It wasn't Liam Neeson. It wasn't the little kid. It just had no focus. No focus whatsoever. Damian C. Cohen says, how about that Imperial March cover? Oh! Let me think about this. Hold on. I bet I could do it. I bet you I could do it. You know what? Here's the other thing. I need to map this other camera. I know I'm not making excuses. I'm gonna do it. Just hold on a sec. I just wanted you to be able to see me play. Radio1guy. I bet you I could do that better. I'll practice it. 98. I was 9. Probably didn't mind it. I hear you. No, Checker Bach. We're slightly different generations. I think you were a freshman when I was a senior. No. I know there's maybe a few more years between us. But what my point is, yeah, if I was a little kid, episode 1 might be okay, but it wouldn't be awesome. But Here's the thing. When episode 1 came out, we were all of us, me included, even us old schoolers we were still all in with Star Wars. We were waiting. And I remember having this very conversation at a jazz gig. I used to do full-time jazz gigs on my bass back then. This is before I was a full-time That One Guy. And I remember going to a gig with Clyde the Slide and Dave Ellis. Dave Ellis is a phenomenal tenor saxophone player and a big-time Star Wars geek back then anyway. And he was like, God, we talked about Darth Maul and the little kid. And he was saying, oh, how badass was Darth Maul? And I was like, I know. No, he's pretty badass because he had a double lightsaber, blah, 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 blah. They gave us, they knew what we wanted and they gave it to us. They knew we wanted some more Boba Fett material, lore, and so we got it. They knew we wanted to see more lightsabers. We knew we wanted to see stuff, and they gave us some stuff, and so I bought it. And then episode 2 came out, and Yoda was 100% digital, and it was called The Clone Wars. And boy, that's when I realized, okay, wait a minute. This ain't right. That's funny. Joaquin says, did you see the Tommy Wiseau Star Wars mashup sketch? No! I'll check that out. I'm a big fan of his, as we all are. Radio Star Wars. True that. True that, Greg. Oh, okay, hold on. Going back. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything important. But, for real though, you know what my favorite moment in episode 2, Empire Strikes Back was?
Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
No!
No! It can't be! You're so evil! Don't make me do my homework! No!
Yeah, that's good. That's a little riff. That's a little callback, as we call it in the comedian business. It just wasn't right, see? Are an interesting people. Okay, here comes Checker Bach with some wisdom. I'm gonna read it. Mandalorians, spelling, I bet you got it closer than I would, are an interesting people. KOTOR went into them a bit more. So I do appreciate the lore of the universe. You know what? Checker Bach, I appreciate the lore too. I appreciate DeLoreans too. I mean, I'm a Back to the Future fan. I like the stainless steel cars with doors that go boot, boot. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'm being a sourpuss, bah humbug Grinch guy, which I am. When Christmas rolls around, I get all bummed out. Kind of. There's a side to Christmas that I like, which is everybody else is busy, and as long as the coffee shop's open, I got that place to myself, yo. Lisa Butler says, I need to hit the giggle snort, I need to hit the sack, but I can't miss the Star Wars reenactments. I know. Go ahead and go to sleep. This will be here for you on demand, instant replay, because that's the way we roll. All you need is the Sirius XM app, and you can watch on demand. Just kidding. This is free on YouTube. I'm not on Sirius XM. Oh, yeah. Good on yous. That one guy equals the best boomer. Dudes! Let's get this boomer thing straight. Let's get this straight. A, I'm a Gen Xer. Gen X, yo. B, what's wrong with being a boomer? Boomers, for those of you that don't know what a boomer is, that's the baby boom that happened when all the people came home from World War II. Well, that was no picnic for anybody. That was no picnic for our boys or all the poor folks in Europe on both sides. No picnic. They came home and had babies right away. So all the muddas and the fadas were young, very young, and had lots and lots of babies in the 40s. And between, let me think about this. No, 40s, 30s, 40s. Yeah. And so baby boomers, or mostly my folks' age, kind of. And a lot of hippies were baby boomers. So what's your problem? So if Jerry Garcia came back from the dead, all you hippies, would you say, okay, boomer? Would you say that to him? No, you wouldn't. If Iggy Pop came back from the dead and reunited with the Stooges, would you say, okay, boomer? He's not dead, he's alive. That's a Train Spotting reference. If, what else? Boomers are good, they're all right, man. I mean, if you millennials think you can do better, then do it. Let's see. Let You know, millennials are middle age at this point, because they say middle age starts at 35. So you millennials are pretty much boomers. Okay, boomer millennials. Whoops. Oh, wait. Okay, all you boomers. You have more in common with the Zoomers. Oh, yeah. And the boomers have a lot in common with the Zoomers. So when you say, okay, boomer, just remember that they're probably on shroomers, because the boomers are the hippies and their kids were Generation X that grew up on Beavis and Butthead and the band. Not the band, the band. That's for the boomers. And I don't like the band that much. Everybody thinks they're great, but I think they're kinda second rate. I don't care that the drummer sings. I want the music that swings like the jazz. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomers invented jazz. No, they didn't invent jazz. But some of the best jazz musicians were boomers. Some of the best jazz musicians were boomers. What are you gonna go up to Dave Brubeck and say, okay, boomers? He wrote jazz songs in the 5/8 time signature. You know what I'm saying? Give the boomers a break. You shouldn't complain. Give the boomers. Oh, hey, okay. Some of the best scratch DJs were boomers. They invented scratching. Herbie Hancock, he is a boomer. So when you listen to your mumble rap hip hop jams, go, thank you, boomer. Waka 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 waka. Ow. Thank a boomer. I would. You owe him. Scoot doo 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 doo. Doo doo. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. I'm just saying. That's been bugging me. All that stuff. Profox on our YouTube page says boomers invented color. True. All this stuff. Who do you think's been programming these GLSL shaders? Not Gen Xers. Okay, maybe millennials, but boomers probably invented it. So, see, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. No more of this, y'all. Let's get this together. Okay, let me go back. We have... Uh-oh. Let me start this again. Some of the best mumble rappers in the world are boomers. Yes, Damien. I agree. I saw you live and you are so badass. I adore your creativity. Thank you, Ruth. That's very nice of you. Nice bumper sticker. Thank a boomer. Randy. Oh, Randy. If you're not going to make that bumper sticker, I'm gonna. Let's do that. That's pretty good. I know a fella named Boomer. He's a scrambled egg, says Ryan Mike. Yeah, see, if it wasn't for all of the boomers, all of you wouldn't even be here. It's your mom and dad's, kinda. Not you kids. You're spicy tonight. I know. Did you steal hot sauce? Hold on. Let me go back. Shoot. I'm missing out on... Joaquin was saying something about episode 1 I wanted to read. I shouldn't have. I tried to refresh. My refresh. But I know it's always fun to make fun of people. It's always fun. But, just remember that boomers have feelings too. Radio 1 guy. How long have I been going here? A little bit though. Let's see something. If I go, I got an idea. As Ricky Schroeder said, I got an idea. All right. Neil Blender was a boomer. And look, he doesn't take the skateboarding, he doesn't take it seriously at all. The skateboarding competition. This is his contest run back in the late 80s. And the boomers were the judges. To be fair, I think Neil Blender's more of a Gen Xer, like myself. And I think the boomers were the judges. Yo! Dude, he's so badass. Look at him go. And watch this. watch how Neil Blender ends his contest run. Slams his board into the wall and creates some arts for the kids. Tell him, Neil. Go get him, dog. Oh, he's the best. If that ain't the ultimate okay boomer right there, I don't know what is. You get him, Neil Blender. Ah, he's the best. Just the best. Radio. Oh! Good question. Joaquin's asking. Hold on, let me get. Here we go. Joaquin's asking, what about those beat poets? Damn it, hold on a sec. Hold on, oh gosh, let me scroll back. I'm missing out. Yeah, I agree. I agree that the Baby Yoda is better than the CGI Yoda of yesteryear. Babyville. Boomers have feelings too. Yes, that's another good one, Randy. What about those beatnik riders and musicians? Which generation might them be? Hey, Randy, pipe in on this one. You probably know. You know your Kerouac better than me. I feel like we talked about Vesuvios and on Columbus Street there, and Kerouac. No, but the beatniks, like you're talking about, they're the generation before the boomers, right? Because Bob Dylan was really into Allen Ginsberg, man. Don't you have any poets like Ginsberg, man? That's a good song, man. What generation is before the boomers? Ginsberg, Kerouac. Who's the other guy? The guy with the guy. We talked about this at the other place with the guy. Died on the vine. It petered out. Can't remember. Brian Wayne Campbell says boomers are psychedelic. I know, psychedelia. 100% invented by the boomers. Psychedelia. Boomers are psychedelic.
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it. Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it.
All right? Yeah, Gen X for real. But I'm just saying, Radio 1 Guy. I'm behind the boomers. Anybody know? Was Gil Scott Heron a boomer? Definitely. So we could name probably the most important musicians in the world, and they're all boomers for sure. Frank Zappa, Captain Beefheart, Zoot Horn Rollo, okay. How about this? How about that? How about this right here? Liquid Light Psychedelia Projections. Total boomers did that. Total boomers. Let's see. Ozzy Osbourne's a boomer. Alice Cooper's a boomer. The Bee Gees are all boomers. Peter Frampton is a boomer. Fleetwood Mac are boomers. Black Flag, total boomers. Let's see who else. Black Flag, Dinosaur Jr., boomers. Okay, boomers. No. What am I saying? They're not. Those guys are younger. They're Gen X. They're like early Gen X. They're not boomers. Sorry, Jay Mascis. I didn't mean that. But Black Flag, dude. Boomer. Henry Rollins is a total boomer. Okay, boomer. I want to tell you about when I used to tour with Black Flag and we would sleep in the van. Okay, boomer. Let's see. Somebody help. Sonic Youth. Oh my God, total boomers. Okay, boomer. Seals and Croft. Thank you, Ryan Mike. Fugazi. Close. No. I think you're right. Because technically, I think it's 1964. Ian Mackay. You tell me you like the taste. You're the Sheba Boomers. That guy with the guy next to that other guy. I don't know if you got that reference. That's a Sopranos reference. Hopefully you got it. Boomers invented color. Who said that? Chip Fader, says Chris Young. Oh, you guys crack me up. You fly boys crack me up. And I'm telling you, I'm not a pilot. And I'm telling you, you fly boys crack me up. Yes, Minor Threat. Total boomers. Who else? What else? Who else and what else? Tim Buckley, for God's sakes. Joaquin coming in with the power references. Let's see. Magic, Pipe-O-Matic. What else? Fractals. No, way before boomers. I'm not saying they invented everything. I'm just saying a lot. Pretty much. Radio. One guy. Who else? What else? Dolly Parton. Yeah. Afraid to say it. She's a boomer. Hank Williams Jr. Total boomer. Garth Brooks. Total boomer. Let's see. Ted Cruz. Not a boomer. Gen X. I know, right?
Put this in your magic pipe and smoke it.
I had no idea he was that young. And it bothered me. Because that guy's crazy. Who else? Who else? Bring it up. Bring it in. Let the boomer references begin. The Mamas and the Papas. Total boomer. Judas Priests. Rob Halford. Total boomer. Iron Maiden. Total boomer. Van Halen. Total boomers, those guys. Alex and Eddie. David Lee Roth. Boomer. John Belushi. Dan Aykroyd. Rita Rudner. George Carlin. Not a boomer. Wait. Let me think about that. I don't know. He was old. He might be right before the baby boom. Nah, he's a boomer. Allen Ginsberg. So, what generation? Randy, help me out here. The silent generation somebody wrote. I think Lily wrote that. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Is that what it's called for real? Oof, that's chilling, isn't it? The silent generation. Let's see. Woody Guthrie. Ugh. Nah, definitely not a boomer. He's like 1920s, 30s. He's old. He's an old guy. Damian C. Cohen says, I have a boomerang loop pedal, and when it doesn't work right, I say, okay, boomer. But it always works right. True. There is no looping pedal that is more intuitive and consistent and easy to use than the boomerang. I'm not endorsing it because I don't have one. I have an Oberheim Echoplex, which is not intuitive and easy to use, but very powerful. Kind of like the fractals you see behind me. That's funny though, Damien. Thank you. You know, when I'm trying to make a loop and then I'm trying to overdub a kick drum and a snare drum on my acoustic instrument, and then it glitches out and the loop cuts itself in the third, and then it's lopsided, I'm all like, okay, boom looper. Oh, for sure, Henry Rollins. Nirvana, no, Nirvana Gen X, I think. Let me think about this. Dave Grohl. Who else? The silent generation is the demographic cohort following the greatest generation, preceding the baby boomers. Wow! Thank you, Randy. All right, I'm going to read that again, slower. The silent generation is the demographic cohort following the greatest generation and preceding the baby boomers. Ugh. So, those are the people you should be making fun of. And you know how you make fun of them? Say, okay. And then don't say anything, because they're the silent generation. Get it? The greatest generation, those born between 1910 and 24. Wow, they only had a 15-year span. Yep, they grew up during the Great Depression, probably fought in World War II, also known as the G.I. Joe generation. They are the parents of the baby boomers. Heavy, brother. Thank you, Randy. Yes, and I remember hearing that. My grandfather, who lived to be 98, was a member of the greatest generation. My grandmother, who just passed away 2 years ago at 104, she was 104 years old, part of the greatest generation. And she used to say, whenever we'd go anywhere, she'd go, woo-hoo, it's a party. No matter what, we'd go out to eat at like Olive Garden or something, and she'd go, woo-wee, it's a party. She loved everything. Didn't matter where we were. And so I don't know how I turned out this way, because it's got to be single origin, naturally processed V60 pour over third wave coffee, or I'm not interested.
Third wave single origin V60.
I know. My favorite beat poet is Ken Nordine. Ooh, deep cut there, Randy. I'll tell you, yes, Ken Nordine. If you kids are interested in something very interesting, look up Ken Nordine's Colors. He was probably the most omnipresent voiceover guy in the 60s and 50s and 60s, would you say, Randy? And he did, you'll recognize his voice, and he did it. He was supposed to do a audio commercial for Kodak, and he ended up releasing it as an album because it was every color that he could think of. So he had a song called Violet. Violet is an old story. Or a yellow. Yellow has a problem. It's just so yellow, like the sun. Stuff like that. It's good. Check it out, man. Check out Ken Nordine's Colors. Check out Ken Nordine's Word Jazz and Baby Word Jazz. Those are the three deep cuts. Deep cuts. Yep, Joaquin. Joaquin is gonna love that. Check it out. Do your homework. Get back to me. Take two at ease and call me in the morning.
Naturally processed V60 single origin third wave.
Oh yeah. Man, this is fun. I didn't know we'd be talking about this. What keeps kicking you out, Checker Bach? The Facebook? Say it isn't so. Yep, YouTube search his works. On my tiny house live show, I stream his spoken word over lounge tracks. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, a couple of acid jazz purveyors. I think DJ Food, was that his name? He did a Ken Nordine. An aging young rebel. Yeah, he's my favorite. He's a big influence. I'd say my favorite voice actors in history are total boomers. No. Ken Nordine and Paul Frees, who was the guy that did all the Haunted Mansion, all the Disneyland rides, and Rocky and Bullwinkle, Natasha and Boris. He did so many more, so many important ones. Welcome to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. He's that guy. Check him out, Paul Frees. What else? Somebody. Anybody. Ooh. Wasn't MJ a boomer? Absolutely. Actually, he's right on the edge. No, he's definitely a boomer. Yeah, he was like 61 or 60. Born in. Billie Holiday? Nah, she was the greatest generation, I think. Carlin was way not a boomer. He was born in the 30s. Thank you, Walter Mellon. Thank you. I'm going back here. I missed a few of these on our YouTube page. God, you folks are smart. No, the something Birdie said is the sun is actually yellow or is it orange? I was making up my own lyrics. I was just doing my own Ken Nordine impression. Oh, okay, Fro Fox says not Tom Waits. Tom Waits is a total boomer, dude. Yeah, Tom Waits is a boomer. Okay, so every time you say, okay, boomer, think of Tom Waits and bite your tongue. Oh, yeah. Let's see, what else? What else am I missing? Ooh, Rashina Young says, ooh, you guys rule. The 50s are the silent generation. Interesting. Yeah, every generation has its problems and its good stuff for sure. Turbulent times in the U.S. in the 50s and 60s, and yet some great, all the good blues, all the good jazz came out of it. All the boomers kicking butt. Okay, the outer space program. How about that? So, when we went to the moon the first time, when John F. Kennedy made that speech, we will go to the moon, not because it's easy, but because it's hard. He said that.
Finish it.
Put on this butterflies is better. And yeah, the space program's a boomer. not the people that actually, not the scientists, but yes. Tom Waits is a boomer. Oh, I hope he addresses that. I hope all the boomers out there, all the creative types, fight back. You know what I mean? Fight the youth. The youth, some of the youths are stupid right now. You know what I'm saying? What about Sun Ra? Nah, Sun Ra was, he's pre-boomer. Good question though. Now Sun Ra, he was born in like the 20s. I think somebody looked that up. I'm gonna leave that to you guys. My hands are occupied over here. The piano has been drinking, my necktie is asleep, and the menus are all freezing. Oh, yep, I'm a big bit of a fan, you could say. Radio 1 guy. No, you know what, folks? You know what? Everybody's calling boomers, and millennials, and zoomers. Gen Xers be over here all like, hey. But two constants, and you can prove this by science, is the world is always getting better, and everybody always thinks it's getting worse. And that's true. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, and don't say, I don't want to hear no, but what about, none of that. Look at the numbers. The world's always getting better, and people always think it's getting worse. Or as Sun Ra used to say, space is the place, space is the place, space is the place, outer space is beautiful place. What happened to my outer space stuff? Damn it. It was right there. Dude. It was right there. Oh. Sorry. Okay, here, let me make a note of that too. I've been making notes of stuff I need to do, and because I only think of the important stuff while I'm doing stuff that's important. You know what I'm saying? So a map, space, and other ISF shaders. Please. Yeah, no. So I'm telling my folks earlier that I'm making notes of things I have to do while I'm doing it, because while I'm doing stuff like this is when I'm most inspired. And when I'm supposed to be doing things is when I'm most tired. So when I'm tired later, I'll look back at my list when I was inspired and be like, oh yeah, let's do that. David Bowie was a boomer. Thank you, Zach. Hello, David Bowie. Major Tom to ground control. Okay, boomer. You know what I'm saying? Sun Ra, man. Yeah, what do you think, Joaquin? Me doing Sun Ra? It makes sense, right? Yes, Sun Ra. There's some important music. There's some important stuff. Look up even more than just the music. Look up A Joyful Noise, the documentary it's probably on YouTube now. I have it on DVD and VHS and dubbed VHS because I got in on that one early before DVDs. But now I think it's on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube. See? It's always getting better. Everything's getting better. Except the Facebook algorithm. What's going on with this? Did it really kick you off, Checker Bach? Tell me it didn't. Radio1guy. Make a joyful noise for the Lord. Greg Frank Marcus quoting Sun Ra. The police knocked on the door and they said there was some complaints from the neighbors about the music. And I told them I wasn't making no music. I was making a noise. A joyful noise, because that's what the Bible says. Make a joyful noise to the Lord. Like that. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is like, I didn't know, I don't know you guys were so smart. You guys were like smart and stuff. I didn't even know it was called the Silent Generation. Between the Greatest Generation and the Boomer. So was George Carlin was a Silent Generation. Ugh, poor guy. See, and I bet you the Greatest Generation would talk smack about the Silent Generation, because that was the millennials back then. They're good for nothing. They never went through World War II. They never went through the Depression. They're spoiled. What are they gonna do? And then George Carlin's all like, funniest guy ever. Take that. True that, though. Greg Frank Marcus saying, of course they're silent. They never spoke up. Oh, nice. Ooh, all sound effects. Sound effects. Their own page. I'm making a note of that. And then so put all buttons for controls on own page. Okay, all right, okay. All right. What about singing a piece from Brian Eno album? Here Come the Warm Jets. Yes, I'm an Eno fan. Check out Eno. Check out Brian Eno, or as I like to call him, Okay Boomer. Brian Eno. Okay, music for space, Apollo. Okay, music for airports. Okay, godfather of ambience and sound design, Boomer, Brian Eno, Roxy Music. Okay, Boomer. Sorry, I'll get off this. I'll get off this soon. I'm just saying, if you say that, you don't know what you're talking about. Spread the word. Spread the word, y'all. Boomers are the bee's knees.
Rainbows on demand. Rainbows on demand. Rainbows on demand.
Whoops. Oh, God, do I need to remap that? Big time. You know what I'm saying. Woohoo! Hey, Mike, says Ryan Mike from our Facebook page. Do you remember the guy from Buffalo who works in surgery? Yes. Is that you? Are you talking about... I have two people in mind. I need more details. Is he a boomer or a Gen Xer? Or a Zoomer or the silent generation? Help me out. I need what you call details. Details, because sometimes it takes me a second to remember people that I meet on the road. Captain Kangaroo is a boomer. Yes, Lily. Good on you. Oh, Captain Kangaroo. The Great Space Coaster. What about... the Dukes of Hazzard were boomers. Uncle Jesse. David Hasselhoff, total boomer. The Knight Rider. Kit, the car, the automated robot car from the future on Knight Rider was also a boomer. Totally. Let's see. Or was that supposed to take place in the future? I can't remember. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Total boomer. Total boomer. Battlestar Galactica. Bruce Lee. Okay, boomer. Wait a minute. Was Bruce Lee a boomer? He might have been earlier. I don't think so. I think he was a boomer. Chuck Norris. Ted Nugent. Total boomer. Ozzy Osbourne, I said that already. Who else? The entire band, Tower of Power. Total boomers. Who else? Darn, there's got to be more, right? Let me think about this. Bob Dylan, I said that already. All the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, total boomers. Johnny Thunders. This beard. Santa Claus, total boomer. All the elves. I think the elves were the silent generation. They defy time, so they're older than they look. Poor elfies. No one listened to them. Who else? Something Birdie says, I think the Beatles were earlier. You could be right. You could be right. I always thought of them as my folks' age, and my folks are boomers. And they're very nice people. Oh my God, nicest people ever. Creative, nice people are boomers. Remember that. What else? Who else? What else? And who else? Hello. John Denver, Rocky Mountain High, total boomer. Jello Biafra, total boomer. Thank you. King Crimson, total boomers. Sid Barrett and the whole Pink Floyd crew, total boomers. Darth Vader, afraid not, silent generation. Remember, Star Wars was a long time ago in a galaxy far away. So that was just before just post World War II. Pre World War II. Silent generation. Jimmy Page, Afraid So, Tracy, EJ. Jack O'Neill from Stargate, total boomer. Who else? Come on, people. I know I'm losing viewers doing this, but I don't care. This is an important conversation to have. The Grateful Dead, total boomers. There you go. Jerry Garcia. I just want to see these So if you go to a Dead and Company show featuring John Mayer, thank you very much. And then you say, okay, boomer. So what if Jerry Garcia came back from the dead and challenged John Mayer to a lightsaber fight? Who would you root for? You'd root for the boomer, not the millennial. Thank you. Donald Kunzer from our Facebook page says, I'm a effing boomer. You know what, Donald? Thank you, boomer. Thank you. That's what we should be saying. Radio 1 guy. Michael Frumer is definitely a boomer. Thank you, Randy. G.G. Allen, total boomer. Let's see. Let's get deep. Let's go deep in this one. This bird, not a boomer, silent generation. I think. Leonard Skinner, total boomers. Totally, see? Probably all of Metallica, not probably at all. Actually, hold on a second. No, they're like 1960. They're right on the edge. I need to know, to be honest. Robert Trujillo, the new bass player, is not a boomer. He's more Gen X-y. He's more Gen X-y than that. But Kirk Hammett, I don't know, man. I feel like those guys are all like 1964-ish, which is just on the edge. I want to know what they'd have to say about that. I want to know if Metallica says, okay, boomer. They're right on the line, says Tracy EJ, I know. Gibby Haynes, I think he's a boomer. Definitely. The Butthole Surfers are definitely boomers. Oh, that felt good to say. Great band, by the way. Hopefully they don't kick me off the Facebook for saying the name of that band. Gibby Haynes, yes. Paul Leary. All of the Beehole Surfers. The Flaming Lips. Wayne Coyne, total boomer. Randy Teeford says, you might have named us all. No, there's still a few more. Boomers out there doing beautiful things. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk. Nah, he's a young guy. Joe Rogan. No, he's a Gen Xer like me. All the good comedians, all the best comedians in the world, they're all Gen Xers. All of them. Prove me wrong. All the best, most relevant, most interesting comedians are all Gen Xers. I want to say the same with music, but I could be wrong about that. There's a few pretty okay millennials out there. Just leave it. Zoomers. Stormtroopers are total boomers. I don't like that one anymore. Let's see. Michael Bolton is definitely a boomer. Thank you, Lana. Steven Spielberg, total boomer. Duran, total boomers. Thank you. Abso-flippin'-lutely. James Hetfield, 1962. He's a boomer. Hell yeah. Thank you, boomer. Jesus Christ, I think. Nah, silent generation. Robert Trujillo of Infectious Grooves is Generation X. Peter Frampton is definitely a boomer, though. Ween or Gen Xers. Ween or Gen Xers, thank you. Nailed that one. Kenny Loggins is definitely a boomer. Big time.
Rainbows on demand.
Who else? Jim Croce, total baby boomer. Kenny Loggins, we said Loggins and Messina. Definitely boomers. Bo Burnham is a boomer. No, he's a millennial. He is good. He's funny. You can't put him against the Gen Xers, though. I'm sorry, but you just can't. But he is funny. He is good. The Smurfs, total boomers. The Smurfs are all total boomers. The Blue Man Group are boomers. Cirque du Soleil are boomers. Les Claypool, total boomer. Primus, total boomers. Wow, man, this is awesome. See? Don't you feel better? All your favorite stuff is boomers. All your favorite stuff is boomers. How does it feel? All you zoomers out there. Oh, ZZ Top. Boomers. Led Zeppelin. Total boomers. Thank you. Space Ghost. Total boomers. Thank you, Donald. Donald's coming through with some good ones here on our Facebook page. I'm gonna pop back to YouTube just to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Cheech and Chong. Thank you, Walter Mellon. Total boomers. Oh, you said the Smurfs over here. But no, Buckethead's Gen X. I should know. Yes, thank you, Quinn. Don't blame all boomers for like one or two people. And I won't blame all millennials for one or two people. I won't blame all Zoomers. How about that? Radio One Guy. I'll scratch my back if you scratch yours.
Rainbows on demand.
You get the gist. Space Ghost. Space Ghost. Total boomer. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Radio One Guy. No, he's not. Checker Bach, you're right. He's a Gen Xer. He's like 3 years older than me, I think. The Blue Man Group. You ever see the Blue Man Group? Total ripoff of the Smurfs.
V6 naturally processed.
Radio One Guy.
Naturally processed.
Who's that Gen X over there? Flying around like he just don't care on his UFO made of fresh slabs.
Fresh slabs.
Bringing all the NAR straight from the lab. Oh yeah. Tom and Jerry, yes, total boomers. GoBots are boomers, big time. Big time. Ryan Mike says, I'll scratch your back if you shave mine. That's a deal. Greg Frank Marcus said, BMG rules. The Complex Tour Rock ruled. You're right, Greg. And those were boomers. The great Robin Williams. Yes, Joaquin. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, total boomers. Not true. I think those are Gen Xers. Like me.
Like me. Okay, more boomers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Bad Company were boomers. BB King, total boomer. So next time you hear some sweet BB King blues licks, say, thank you, boomer. Know what I'm saying? Prince. Prince is a boomer. I rest my case. Waka waka chicka chicka wow wow. Prince was a boomer. Michael Keaton was a boomer. Morbid Angel. Thank you, Kara. Morbid Angel was a boomer. Adam West. Man, you guys rule. This is good. All boomers. Pretty much all boomers.
Pretty much all boomers. Morbid Angel. Napalm Death. They're boomers. Nah, actually, they might be a little younger. Stevie Wonder, total boomer. The Fonz, thank you. Total boomer. Han Solo, total boomer. Stan Lee, thank you very much. You guys are coming in hot. Blobby's a total boomer. You can't tell. He looks good for his age.
Oh, thank you. Total boomer over here. But I look good for my age. You know what I'm saying? Ow.
See? Whoopsie. What happened? Oh, shoot. The parents of Hanson, yeah, definitely. Boomers, the cast of hair, all boomers. Mushroom, boomers. Mushroom head, boomers. Infected mushroom, boomers. Infected mushroom. Yeah, sorry. I think I have named them all. We've done good here. We've done good work tonight here, pretty much. So the next time you hear about boomers, say thank you to a boomer, 'cause they probably invented the most important stuff that you love. And boomers are better than clue. Oh, I couldn't think of anything that rhymed. Boomers, I didn't want to put anybody down. The next time that you see a boomer, say thank you. 'Cause most of them have done really cool things like Frank Zappa and Captain Beefheart. There's a few boomers that are jerks, but you could say that for every generation. So, dubstep was invented by a boomer. Dubstep was invented by a boomer. Probably. Come on, y'all. Flumer. Thank you, Checker Bach Bach. Randy says, I've created a boomer monster. I know I have. Anyway, see, you feel better, brother. We're all in this together. We're gonna be okay, yo. Remember, people always think things are getting worse and they're actually getting better. The numbers prove it. Do your homework. Don't be a boomer. Be a boomer. Hell yeah. Thanks, you guys. Tune in every Monday. I'm going to be here. And I'll play some more music next time, I promise. I'm just getting it all together. It's almost there. Just a little bit more work. I made a good list tonight. And we're all smelling like text because I got into a to-do list fight. Ow. Thank you, friends. And good night. Oh my God, yeah, Exodus are total boomers. Thank you, Lily. Exodus. Big time. Except the bass player, he's my age, he's a friend of mine. Thank you, friends. And good night. Record Guitar Jam. Finish that. All right, just made another thing for the list. Radio 1 Guy.